Hello and welcome. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. This is episode 3 of our Let's Play the Prince and the Thane mod as the Earl of Northumbria. And where we left off last, our liege had just been apparently in a war. So it's the English-Alban de jure claim over Cumberland. The contested title is this one. And actually, are you pressing the claim on my behalf or on your kingdom's behalf? It's the de jure war over Cumberland, and it's apparently on the kingdom level. So he is just saying that, hey, dude, let's look at, where is it? Yeah, that map mode. Hey, that's supposed to be part of England, so I want it. And I actually have a claim on that county, too, because it's part of my duchy, Duchy of Northumbria. So if I really wanted to, I could actually declare war on him, too. And if I got my army there first, then I could make sure that I get it. So I'm going to do that, actually, because I know my liege is going to attack him with his full force. And if I had to guess, I would say that the King of England, since he declared war on him, he's got about 10,000 men. I'm guessing he's got more of an army than this guy, with 1,600. Yeah, we're looking pretty good there. So I have forgotten to correct this stupid interface thing, but I will fix that soon. Please remind me. Don't let me forget. So yeah, let's go ahead. We'll declare a sneaky war underneath our liege, and then we'll just raise our men, and since we're closer, we'll camp out there, and he's going to help us win our war. Now, I'm still at my marriage proposal hasn't happened yet, but she's on her way, and apparently my mom is still alive. That's good. She's tolerant. I am not tolerant. Have any of these traits changed? Flamboyant schemer. Apparently it gives you negative opinion. That's different. I'm ruthless. This character could not care less about justice. A character flaw that is not appreciated by vassals and courtiers. So, general opinion minus 15. Wow. That is harsh. I'm brave, though. And ambitious. This looks like it got nerfed slightly. It's normally +2 for everything. Instead, it's not +2 for stewardship and learning. And I'm honest. Alright, so I am a master of intrigue. Gives me 25% increased arrest chance, 10% increased assassination, and general opinion +5. This ruler is a master in intriguing and plotting. I'm not sure if you can use that word that way, intriguing. When you say someone is intriguing, that makes sense. But if you say someone is intriguing, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. But anyway, I wonder what makes me that way. Is it because I've got this education trait, or because my intrigue is over a certain amount? I'm also ignorant. Lowered technology growth rate, lowered monthly prestige, decreases my assassination chance by more than this one increases it. Nope, not quite. Close though. General opinion minus 15. God, that's two harsh things I've got. Ruthless and ignorant ruler. But the church apparently likes an ignorant ruler. Which makes sense. This ruler is uneducated and ignorant about most of the things that happen, even just outside the castle's Great Hall. I'm a good military ruler, which increases our minimum and maximum levy, and increases the levy reinforcement rate. And being at war lowers national tax modifier and maximum levy, and also lowers assassination chance. So, interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our guys working. Do I really care about him leading troops? Probably not. No, don't lead troops. Just come home. You too. Let's see. So let's see where we're at with vassals. Let's get our deal here in order. So our bishops love the Pope like crazy, like 100. Like they like me too, a lot. But they're not gonna pay me or give me any troops while they pay taxes to the Pope. So, not going to really worry too much about them until the Pope dies, maybe. Let's sort by that direction. Okay, we've got a Tithingman of Scarborough. Oh, is that the name for a city? Ah, okay, so instead of calling you a mayor, in our culture at least, they're called Tithingmen. What about over here in Ireland? Is that what they're called here? Nope, called a mayor there. What about down here? Mayor. Apparently that's just an English thing. We call them tithingmen instead of mayors. Let's just confirm that by checking another county. Yep, Tithingman. All right, cool. See how it's much more immersive. Like if you're playing as the English, it's going to be a certain way. If you play as another character, it's going to be a different way. It's kind of cool. Apparently we can call in our allies. We're allied with a lot of England here. Calling them in would give us some more support, which is good. But they also don't like it. Oh, interesting. Heir. King Mal of Alba. King of Alba. Wait a minute. That's who I'm attacking. Okay. That's showing who I'm attacking there. The person that I'm actually calling is this guy. My brother is willing to join me because I am apparently his heir. It would be awfully convenient if he were to die. And you actually have more land than me. I didn't realize we were brothers. Where's your primary title? He owns all this. Oh man, it'd be so good to consolidate all that land. We should kill him. Let's see. Who do we want to deplete relations with, though? So our mayor, whatever, doesn't really matter that much. What the heck is a Thegin? A Thegin of Richmond owns the barony. I'm guessing it's this guy. Yeah, so apparently if you are a baron who owns a castle, but not the topmost castle, you're called a Thegin. Neat. Okay, so that is a feudal vassal. So it would be wise to have good relations with him, because we'll get more levy that way. Although not by much. I mean, if we check the actual vassal list, that Thegin, wherever the heck he was. Ugh, it's complicated getting used to looking at this. What was his name again? Swifthraid. Swifthraid, this guy. Yeah, so we're getting 35% due to Crown Law. I mean, his opinion doesn't actually matter of us. And the taxation's not going to matter either because it's negative, so I don't really need to worry about his opinion. Let's just try to make my liege like me more, so that he will hopefully not take my land and stuff, or do anything that I don't like. As far as training troops go, we've got 3 holdings. This one can provide 458, 455, 458. Don't have any revolt risk right now. We're at 0% across the board, so we could probably get away with training troops. This looks like it's nerfed, maybe. I'm not sure. 21%, that's only 90 more men. I think I'd probably rather get some military technology. See, like this county here has no military advances, so it would benefit tremendously from this. So we'll do that. Taxes. We've got one county paying 7.3. Why is that one so much more? It's coastal, plus 5%. Nice. Also looks like it's just upgraded a little bit more. Let's see. Before I forget, I need to set my technologies focus as well. So what do we want to focus on? Obviously bows, because we're English. We'll just leave it on bows. Bows is the best possible thing you can do as an English person. We've got 1 average on that. Let's focus on trade practices since we're at the lowest on that one. Legalism. My capital is currently... Where is my capital? It's here. And it only has 3 cultural advances, so this one has 4. Legalism is at level 1. Legalism is at level 0. Let's move our capital. You can only do this once in your lifetime, but this one has much better legalism. 4 levels versus just 2 here and 3 here. Legalism is by far the most important. So by going here, we're going to gain level 1 noble customs and level 1 legalism. Huge boost. So we'll move our capital there. Now watch, this should affect our domain limit and bump it up as soon as the day ticks to 5, because I gain... The cultural technology column is completely dependent on the location of your capital. So I've just boosted, I basically just gave myself 1 level of legalism, which increases my domain limit by +1. So now that we have legalism, we want to focus on probably popular customs. Having the cities like us better will give us a little bit more income. And let's get back to this then. So now that I've done that, let's check our technology levels. This one's doing very poor on economy technology. I think our chance of gaining a tithe is very low with this character. I think I'm just going to research economy tech for now. Let's go ahead and... do we want to scheme, or... We'll build a spy network in our liege's capital so that we can try to make him gay or something. Looks like we're doing totally fine. Everything's Catholic, nothing to worry about there. Convert populace, research cultural tech, improve religious relations. How much does the Pope like us? He does not like me, because he is just and I am ruthless. Wow! Minus 40 for the contrast between just and ruthless. Minus 15 for being ruthless. Minus 15 for being ignorant. Ugh. So, yeah, we're going to need to go improve relations with him, because if he... Wow, there's extra territory here. That's kind of cool. Let's make sure that this is where he is still. Yeah, he's in Rome. Let's definitely go improve relations with him so he does not get us excommunicated and cause us to lose wars and stuff. And do we want to call in our allies? By calling them in, we get more support, but they also get an opinion penalty for being forced into war. So let's not call them, because we don't really need them. And apparently these people are joining in my plot to just experiment on doing whatever. I was plotting to take revenge against some earl. I don't just want to see what happens there. This early in the game, I think I'd probably prefer prestige, because I'm so low. I love my law. I love my wife. Yes, yes. Fulfilled the ambition to get married. Now we need new ambition. And what shall we choose? We could choose have a son, have a daughter. Those are very, very likely to happen. Apparently we have very poor stewardship, though. I'd like to raise stewardship. What one was it that I think is very likely to happen? Let's do the increase the size of our domain. That'll give us one stewardship, and we're about to make it happen with this war anyway. So we'll do that. Prince Godwin has created the Liege Loyalist faction. The court's master of arms tested my fighting prowess today, and apparently I'm skilled. Okay. Cool, so I gained a modifier, skilled fighter. This character possesses a certain talent for battle and swordplay. Monthly prestige. Gain plus 1 health. That's awesome. And general opinion plus 10. That kind of offsets being ruthless, at least. That's good. This guy's joining in my plot. At war is no longer affecting us. What? Why not? I don't really know why that dropped off. I'm still at war. And apparently good military rulers no longer affecting us. This looks very similar to what we saw in Elder Kings, where I just hit a break point. I hit 15 martial, and so now I have the very good military ruler. And maybe it's because I got that the at-war penalty disappeared. Maybe being very good makes it so you don't have to worry about an at-war penalty. My father has provided me with an adequate dowry for marrying Princess Ingrid, an ancient custom. Awesome. So not only did we get the event where I could take money or prestige, we also get this, which is interesting because I thought that we didn't have the Merchet. But he's still doing it anyway, an ancient custom. So we gain 17 gold, 10 prestige, and our opinion of him is increased by 10. Well, thank you, father-in-law. Trained fighter. And apparently a lot of people are joining a faction. They're joining this Liege Loyalist thing. Do I want to be loyal to him? Not really. I want to take his stuff. The defenders sallied, but were caught unaware. Defending troops lose 10% morale. We lose 2.5% troops, they lose 5. That's a good event for us. Apparently this little Earl thinks that he deserves to have the... Wow, how do you have a... Wait a second, did I read that wrong? Factions in the earldom and factions in the kingdom. Oh, okay. I read this wrong. So that's why there were 2 separate groups. This bishop is loyal to me. He's loyal to the earldom of Northumbria. That's me. And then factions in England, we've got this count thinks that he should... This guy, who apparently has a strong claim on the kingdom of England, Oh well. So anyway, as his army comes in and starts to siege that holding, because he's trying to attack the same target as me, then he's just going to help me siege it down, and I'm going to sneak the war, sneak that title away. Sieges could drag. This is a new event. I've never seen this before. Sieges could drag on for months and even years, and the besieging troops had to forage the countryside for supplies. These foraging parties could sometimes devolve into looting and outright vandalism. This was the case in Cumberland, where our troops have pillaged and torched one of the province's buildings. A building goes up in flames. So this guy... Let's see if we can see which one is gone. So one of these buildings, I understand, is basically going to get destroyed. So we didn't see anything there. Oh, there it goes. The communal tenure is gone. It'd be nice if it actually told you which one was lost without me paying attention, but that's fine. Good military ruler is no longer affecting us. Oh, yeah, that was old. Liege Loyalist faction, sure. This is kind of spammy. Alright, stop it. And apparently there's a second war going on. De jure war and the de jure war over... Oh, that's 1 and 2. What is this all about? Who are these armies that I am not able to... Attacking... Apparently it's internal conflict. They're attacking over de jure territory since we have low crown authority. Dangerous factions. That's interesting. These are powerful dissident factions in your realm. I think that's remnant of the normal thing from regular Crusader things. I would assume Liege Loyalists are not going to hurt me, but it's popping up like they will. Small city taxes has been approved. Okay. And do I want to start changing stuff yet? Probably. Apparently we can change these despite being at war. So if we did this, we would get more taxes, lowered revolt risk, more opinion. This looks better in almost every way, except for the city levy gets smaller. Not by very much though. And actually our castle levy goes down. So we lose 8% castle levy, but gain taxes. Or I could go for the merchet duty. Domain subjects now have to pay a merchet. I like this war. I like this a lot more, I think. This would improve the relations with... It's almost like you need to do both of them. One to offset the national revolt risk. Let's do this one first, because this is a clean move. Probably have to vote on it. Yep, there we go. So the majority have approved it, and we're good to go. Okay, well, I'm gonna break this one up here, and in the next video, we will hopefully win this war, achieve our ambition, and start to prosper. Maybe even murder my brother and take all of his stuff. So thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.